Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Syndrome and coming to you here tonight with my preview of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view for this Sunday. So I got my little spreadsheet here with my matches, and I'm just gonna go over each one, give you my thoughts about each match, and my predictions as to who's gonna come out the winner, or at the very least, hoping who's gonna come out the winner. It's been an interesting build up towards this pay-per-view, and with interesting I mean fairly weak. Most of these matches weren't really all that built up in my opinion, but overall, still pretty much looking forward to the pay-per-view. The gimmick matches, it's just something I like, and seeing as that's pretty basically all that Extreme Rules is about, yeah, I like it, but yeah, the build-up could have definitely been a lot better. But let's just go over these matches and see where we go from there. So first up, we got the tag team match. Yes, the Tornado tag team match to be specific. For the tag team championship between Team Hell No and the Shield members Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. This match should be really good. First of all, it's Team Hell No and the Shield, so you can't go wrong with those two teams. They both are very interesting to watch. You got Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, both of these very interesting guys to watch. Kane, not that interesting in my opinion, but he always does good work in the ring. So yeah, and Roman Reigns. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Roman Reigns, but he's definitely good. So yeah, it should be a great match. As for the stipulation, the Tornado tag team match, it adds something definitely, and it should make this match a lot more exciting, with a lot more things going on at the same time. And with two fairly chaotic teams like Team Hell No and the Shield, that could really work. The only thing I don't really like about this match is the fact that Dean Ambrose is of course not involved because he has a match later on, and yeah, that's a bit of a shame because Dean Ambrose would have made this match just that little bit more special. But yeah, overall, it's still gonna be a very good match in my opinion. Since the triple threat ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship has been cancelled thanks to Dolph Ziggler's injury, this match is gonna be the match of the evening in my opinion. I would suspect anyway. If it is done somewhat right at least, it should be absolutely great, definitely. Now, as for my predictions as to who's going to come out the winner, well, I would have to say the Shield for sure. First of all, Team Hell No just desperately needs to break up. I've already said this at WrestleMania. They've done everything they can do as far as the tag team division is concerned. So, both Kane and Daniel Bryan they need to go back to singles competition, and specifically Daniel Bryan just needs to start focusing on getting a bit more meaningful gold around his waist, preferably either the World Heavyweight Championship or better yet the WWE Championship. So yeah, and that can only happen when they lose their titles. So yeah, definitely the Shield should win this one and take those titles away from Team Hell No. Maybe give them a rematch in on Raw or SmackDown maybe, and then leading up to the breakup of Team Hell No, would be a perfect setup, to be honest. Also, of course, just the Shield having the tag team titles, it's just a very, very good idea. So, yeah, overall, I gotta say, this match should go all the way of the Shield. Yeah. So let's move on to the next match. What do we got? We got the United States Championship match between Kofi Kingston and our third Shield member, Dean Ambrose. Um, no stipulation so far. I'm not sure whether they're going to add a stipulation to this match. I sure hope so, because let's face it, this is Extreme Rules. Stipulations are the norm here, so they should add something, in my opinion. But so far, nothing's been announced. So yeah, okay, we'll see about that. As for the match itself, should be a pretty good match. Dean Ambrose is, of course, a very entertaining superstar, and Kofi Kingston in the ring is very exciting to watch as well. And yeah, we haven't really seen much of these two in the ring yet, so they might actually have something really good going as far as chemistry is concerned. Not really sure yet. We'll get to see that soon, hopefully, and hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, I'm just not really sure about this match. Just as far as build up is concerned, I don't see this as a viable title match, to be honest. I mean, like I said on my video for SmackDown this Friday, Dean Ambrose is a guy that's won against Kane and Daniel Bryan in singles competition and went toe to toe with The Undertaker and came out looking, very, very strong. And now he's going one on one with, basically a glorified jobber that happens to hold gold right now. So, yeah, it's just not a very spectacular match, just from a booking perspective. But, as an actual match, it could actually be very, very entertaining. It could be a great match. It could even be better than a tag team match for sure. It's a possibility. I don't think it will be. I think the tag team match is definitely going to be better, but this one should be good as well. Yeah. So as for predictions, yeah, I gotta give it to Dean Ambrose. I don't see Kofi Kingston coming out of this as the winner at all. I said it the very second Kofi Kingston won the title. He's probably just holding on to it until a bigger and better heel takes it away from him. And I kind of figured that was going to be Fandango at that point, but it turns out most likely now it's going to be Ambrose, and yeah, I'm perfectly cool with that. The United States Championship on Ambrose, yeah, I like that. They should make it happen for sure. So yeah, Dean Ambrose is gonna win it, pretty sure of it. So moving on to the next match, we have Chris Jericho versus Fandango. Yeah, rematch of WrestleMania. Practically no build up whatsoever. Bit of a shame that, but with Jericho's work schedule, there was really no way around that. But yeah, okay, fair enough. The match itself, yeah, not really sure. I was really psyched about the WrestleMania match, and it turned out being, fairly disappointing. So my expectations aren't quite that high this time. I still think it's gonna be a pretty damn good match, but yeah, I'm not really sure. It's got to be handled better than the WrestleMania match to really be an excellent match. And again, so far no stipulation added, so that doesn't help. Again, I'm hoping that they are in fact going to add a stipulation to it, but If they don't, it might be a pretty flat match compared to some of the other matches that we got going here. Definitely, again, since we got basically no build up towards the match. So, yeah, this match, not really sure about it. It could be really great. It could be absolutely horrible. Well, probably not horrible. I mean, after all, it is still Jericho. So, you know, it's bound to be at the very least an above average match. But yeah, that's it for this match. Not really sure about it. Could go either way. As far as predictions, yeah, same deal. Could go either way, to be honest. It would be the smarter thing to let Fandango win it. Again, Chris Jericho just doesn't really gain much from having a win, but at this point, yeah, a revenge win for his loss at WrestleMania. Yeah, I can see that happening as well, and maybe it's not even that bad an idea. Because let's face it, if he loses against this new superstar twice in a row, it might hurt Chris Jericho's credibility going into future feuds a little bit. So, yeah, like I said, this one could definitely go either way, but in the end, I'm gonna go with Fandango. I think Fandango is gonna win it. I think the WWE, yeah, probably wrongfully think, but whatever, that the WWE is gonna do the smart thing and give the win to Fandango. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, not really sure about this match. So next up, we have an Extreme Rules match between The Big Show and Randy Orton. Yeah, this match. Uh, don't really care about it all that much. Also, again, basically no build up. I haven't even really seen the Big Show around in like 2 weeks or something. So yeah, not really sure where they're going with this match. Yeah, I'm not psyched about it, and I very much doubt that it's going to be good either. Randy Orton, I know he's got a lot of fans, and he's pretty over with the crowd, but I can't see why. I think he's an absolutely boring superstar and always puts on very flat matches. And yeah, I don't see this match being any different. And you shouldn't be looking to the Big Show to carry this match because let's face it, it's the Big Show. As much of a somewhat interesting character that the Big Show actually is, carrying matches, he just doesn't do it. So, shouldn't be a good match. And I'm expecting absolutely nothing from this match. And personally, probably going to be the worst match of the evening. So, yeah, not looking forward to it. As for my predictions, again, this could go either way. Neither of these guys would really gain much from a win, but I'd have to give it to Orton just because, Orton doesn't lose a lot and he's already lost his WrestleMania match, so he's probably going to rebound with a win right here. So, yeah, probably going to be an Orton win, but like I said, could go either way, definitely. Yeah, next up, not much better. The strap match between Sheamus and Mark Henry. Again, a feud that I just don't really care about. The only thing that can save this match is a stipulation, to be honest. A strap match, we haven't really seen one in quite a while, unless I'm terribly mistaken. And yeah, while I'm not a big fan of the type of match, it can lead to some interesting stuff. And if it's handled properly, could actually be quite an interesting and quite an exciting match to watch. But these two guys, Mark Henry, Sheamus, yeah, I'm not really sure whether they're truly up for it, for this kind of match. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. They're, you know, two big brawlers. Yeah, could be interesting, but could be very horrible as well. So yeah, again, we'll have to wait and see. Not really looking forward to it. Definitely more than the Randy Orton versus Big Show match, but yeah, I'm still pretty about it. So predictions, again, very much could go either way. Neither of these guys really needs to win, so I'm gonna have to say Mark Henry. Why? I don't know. To be honest, this match I'm pretty basically guessing. To be honest, because like I said, neither of these guys need a win. Neither of these guys have really built up towards a win. So yeah, I don't know. Mark Henry just seems like the more logical choice to win this kind of match against a guy like Sheamus. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say Mark Henry. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see because, like I said, this is pretty basically just a big guess for me. So yeah, moving on to the next match. We have, right, of course, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar in the steel cage match. Which, yeah, I don't know. It's the third time we've seen this match. Granted, with another stipulation again, but still, yeah, kind of tired of this match. Not really into the feud all that much. They did build it up pretty well, in my opinion. Like I said on Raw yesterday, it was pretty basically the only really effective promo that they did on Raw yesterday. That was the Triple H and Brock Lesnar promo. It was really, really good. And so, yeah, I'm somewhat psyched about it, but overall, it's the same feud still, and it's not getting any more exciting with every match that gets added to it. So at the very least, I'm hoping they finally finish it here at Extreme Rules and let Brock Lesnar do something else. And yeah, maybe Triple H as well. Who knows? So yeah, could be good, could be bad. Again, not a match I'm really sure about. It was the best match, in my opinion, at the WrestleMania card. So there's definitely hope for this match. I know these guys can put on a good show. They've shown that in the past. So yeah, it should be good, definitely, but not sure whether it's gonna happen. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. The steel cage, yeah, should add something to the match. And feels really appropriate for this kind of feud. Two big brawlers, two beast-like characters going at it in a cage. It just makes sense. So yeah, should make for an interesting match. It should be good, but we'll have to wait and see. As for predictions, Brock Lesnar's gonna win it. Yeah. Triple H, he doesn't need to win this match. Brock Lesnar, if they want to keep using Brock Lesnar, and I know they will because he's on a 2-year contract and a pretty big contract, so let's face it, they're going to want to keep using him. He needs to win this. It's really that simple. Right now, since his return, he's got 2 losses and 1 win. He can't put a third loss in there. 3 losses, 1 win. Come on, this guy is supposed to be, the big beast of the WWE. If you want to be a big beast, you gotta win some matches at the very least. And yeah, this is one of those matches he definitely needs to win, definitely. So, yeah, Triple H just needs to lay down and take the three fall. So, but will it happen? Like I said, I would assume so. But with Triple H, you can never be sure. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm gonna have to give this one to Brock Lesnar, definitely. Next up, we have what was supposed to be our triple threat ladder match, which was going to be the most awesome match of the evening, but sadly enough, it is not to be. So instead, we get an I Quit match between Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger. Yeah, this match. Nah, I'm not seeing it. Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, I Quit. Nah, doesn't work for me. Really doesn't. Both these guys, submission guys, and in my opinion, I Quit matches, with submission guys, just don't work because it's basically the same deal as a submission in that point, and I Quit. You know, if Del Rio locks in his armbar and makes Jack Swagger say I quit, it could have just the same, just been a submission match. So the stipulation, in my opinion, between these two guys just doesn't really work that well. Unless they, come off with a really big twist to it. I know I Quit matches can be really good. I can remember one with JBL. Not really sure against who it was again. It might have been Cena, I don't know, but anyways, it ended with JBL crashing through his own limo's roof, which was just, absolutely fantastic. So I know you can do great things with these matches, but yeah, between these two guys, I don't know. I wasn't all that thrilled about their WrestleMania match, and it turned out to be a very average match to say the least. So this one, yeah, again, such a shame that Dolph Ziggler got injured. Damn. But yeah, it is what it is. This is the match we got, and sadly enough, we're gonna have to go with it. But I'm not expecting much. I really am not. We'll have to wait and see, but it's not going to be good in my opinion, but we'll see. As for predictions, yeah. I'm hoping it's going to be Jack Swagger, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Del Rio. Sadly enough, because like I said, I'm really hoping for a Swagger win. To be honest, if he wins it, he becomes the number one contender. So we get to see a Dolph Ziggler against Jack Swagger feud, and that's just a hell of a lot more interesting than a Del Rio versus Dolph Ziggler feud. Let's face it. In fact, Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler, just because they were tag team, partners at one point. They got some history together already got some chemistry going on. It will make for a much, much more interesting feud. But, yeah, Del Rio, having been the previous champion, he's probably going to get the nod, to win this match, sadly enough. So, as much as I hope Jack Swagger is going to win it, my prediction is a Del Rio win, for sure, definitely. So, sadly enough, but probably going to be Del Rio. And yeah, unless I'm terribly mistaken, yeah, that leads us to our main event. Well, probably main event. Not really sure whether it's going to be the main event, but I assume so. Which is, of course, the last man standing match between John Cena and Ryback. Yeah. This match, I don't know. I'm actually, strangely enough, really looking forward to this match. What I've seen of Ryback in the last match, in the last month, sorry, since WrestleMania has been really impressive. He's just come on leaps and bounds since since the last couple of months. It's amazing, to be honest. He's gotten so much better, both on the microphone and in the ring. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do in a main event match against a guy like John Cena with the title on the line. It should be really interesting, and unlike the WWE Championship matches that he's already had, this time he actually has a chance. The last times against Punk, we knew Punk was gonna go up against The Rock at the Royal Rumble, so we knew pretty basically that Ryback was chanceless at that point. So, but right now, I still think it's a little bit unlikely that Cena's gonna drop the title, but at the very least, he has a chance. So, yeah, it should make for an interesting match. And last man standing, yeah, it's right up Ryback's alley. So, it should be a really good match. And like I said, I am quite looking forward to it. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but could be really good. As for my predictions, yeah, again, not really sure about it. At the start of this month, when they announced this match, I was pretty basically 100% sure that Cena was gonna get the win. Simply, because he's John Cena and, his title won only 1 month. Didn't seem very likely to me, but now the way the storyline played out, and with the Achilles heel injury with John Cena, yeah, I don't know. I can see Ryback winning this match right now. Is he the favorite going into this match? That's a different matter, but I can see him winning it. To be honest, this match, surprisingly enough, right now, I'm gonna have to say 50-50 between these two guys. Most likely, I think Cena is still gonna win it, but yeah, I'm definitely giving Ryback a chance here, definitely. So, yeah, just the simple fact that this outcome isn't really all that sure to me anymore just makes this match a little bit more interesting too. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see again because prediction again, not really sure. But if I gotta choose someone, I'm going with Cena. Always a good choice. If you're not sure about something and Cena's involved in the match, you can bet Cena's gonna win it. Most of the time, you're gonna be right. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Cena, definitely. So, yeah, that's it for the matches. Overall, what do I think? Extreme Rules, yeah, should be an interesting pay per view. Despite the build up having been really rather bad, in my opinion, there's definitely a couple of matches on the card that should be really interesting, and so yeah, and a couple of matches that I'm not really sure about, but could actually turn out to be spectacular matches. So yeah, overall, I can't say I'm super psyched about it, but I'm actually more excited about this Extreme Rules than I was about WrestleMania, and let's face it, that's saying something. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's probably going to be a pretty good pay per view, but don't mark my words on it because let's face it, I thought WrestleMania was probably going to be a pretty good pay per view as well, and well, we all know how that turned out. It was just average all the way through. So, yeah, can't be sure, but I'm expecting a pretty good show. Should be rather nice. But we'll have to wait and see about that. And hopefully this Sunday we'll be pleasantly surprised. Probably not, but hey, it could happen. It could happen. It's WWE. Anything can happen. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my Extreme Rules preview. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys this Friday for SmackDown.